Ah, Reddit. The digital watering hole where people from all walks of life gather to share their deepest secrets, wildest stories, and, of course, their most scandalous confessions. If you've ever found yourself lost in the labyrinth of subreddits, you know that some of the juiciest tales come from the r/relationships and r/confessions threads. Today, we're diving into the murky waters of infidelity to bring you the most unbelievable cheating confessions on Reddit. Buckle up, because these stories are wilder than a soap opera marathon. The office affair that wasn't so discreet. Our first tale comes from a user who we'll call Office Drama Queen. She confessed to having an affair with her boss, which is already a recipe for disaster. But wait, it gets better. Not only did they get caught in the act by a coworker, but the coworker turned out to be the boss's wife. Yes, you read that right. The boss's wife was undercover as an employee to catch her husband in the act. Talk about a plot twist. The fallout was as dramatic as you'd expect, with HR getting involved and both parties eventually leaving the company. Moral of the story? Maybe keep your office relationships strictly professional. The double life of Mr. Perfect. Next up, we have Double Life Dan, who confessed to living a double life for over 5 years. By day, he was the perfect husband and father, but by night, he was a Casanova with a second family in another city. How did he pull it off? Frequent business trips and a lot of creative scheduling. His confession came after his two worlds collided in the most unexpected way. His 2 kids from different families ended up at the same summer camp. The jig was up when the kids started talking about their dads and realized they were describing the same person. Dan's double life crumbled faster than a house of cards in a windstorm. The wedding day disaster. Imagine finding out your partner is cheating on you on your wedding day. That's exactly what happened to Wedding Woes. She discovered her soon-to-be husband was having an affair with her maid of honor. The revelation came via a misplaced phone, a series of incriminating texts, and a very public confrontation. The wedding was called off, and the guests were left with a story they'll be telling for years. As for the bride? She walked away with her dignity intact and a newfound appreciation for background checks. The serial cheater who got caught by technology. Tex Avitina thought she was the queen of clandestine affairs until technology caught up with her. She had multiple affairs going on, each more secretive than the last. However, her downfall came in the form of a smart home device. One day, her husband asked their virtual assistant to read his messages aloud, and boy, did it deliver. The assistant read out a series of explicit texts from Tina's various lovers, leaving her husband in shock. Tina's confession on Reddit was a cautionary tale about the perils of modern technology and infidelity. The revenge affair that backfired. Revenge Ricky thought he had the perfect plan to get back at his cheating girlfriend, cheat on her with her best friend. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as it turns out, a lot. Not only did his girlfriend find out, but she also decided to forgive him and stay in the relationship. The twist? She started her own affair with Ricky's best friend. The tangled web of deceit and betrayal left everyone involved questioning their life choices. Ricky's confession was a stark reminder that 2 wrongs don't make a right, and revenge affairs are a terrible idea. The accidental confession. Sometimes, the truth comes out in the most unexpected ways. Blabbermouth Bob confessed to cheating on his wife during a drunken night out with friends. The kicker? He didn't remember confessing until his wife confronted him the next morning. Apparently, Bob had spilled the beans to a mutual friend, who then relayed the information to his wife. Bob's confession on Reddit was filled with regret and a plea for advice on how to salvage his marriage. The Reddit community was divided, with some offering support and others suggesting he sleep with one eye open. The long-distance deception. Long-distance Lila thought she could juggle a long-distance relationship and a local fling without getting caught. For a while, she managed to keep both relationships separate, but her downfall came in the form of social media. A mutual friend posted a photo of Lila with her local lover, and it didn't take long for her long-distance boyfriend to see it. The ensuing confrontation was as messy as you'd expect, with Lila confessing her infidelity on Reddit in a bid for sympathy. Spoiler alert, she didn't get much. The family affair. Last but certainly not least, we have family man Fred, who confessed to having an affair with his sister-in-law. Yes, you read that correctly. Fred's double life came crashing down when his wife walked in on him and her sister in a compromising position. The family fallout was catastrophic, with relationships shattered and trust obliterated. Fred's confession was met with a mix of horror and disbelief, with many Redditors questioning how he could ever think this would end well. Conclusion. There you have it, folks, the most unbelievable cheating confessions on Reddit. These stories serve as a stark reminder that truth is often stranger than fiction. While infidelity is never a laughing matter, the sheer audacity and absurdity of these confessions make them hard to forget. So next time you're tempted to stray, remember these tales of woe and think twice. After all, you never know when your dirty laundry might end up on Reddit for the world to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more relationship advice and tips.